everyone. Welcome back to Heartbeat Narratives. My name is Molly and I'm your host. And we are in for such a special treat today with my new friend, Chie Shimada, who is from Kyoto, Japan. And we met on a tour of the beautiful city of Kyoto. And now we're connecting on Zoom a month later. Thank you so much, Chie, for saying yes to coming on the podcast.
Hello, that's my pleasure.
So, you were born and raised in Japan, is that right?
Yes, I was born in Tokyo.
And how did you end up in Kyoto?
When I was 15, I moved to Kyoto by myself because I want to be a Maiko. Maiko is the geisha girls, the younger generation, under 18 years old. We called them Maiko.
So that was the training that you did, and you
Yes,
learned tea ceremony and
yes,
the traditional dress, kimono.
yes, and also dance, traditional dance too, and entertain the guest.
What was that like? Because you were so young and so
Hmm.
independent.
Honestly, uh, I want to escape from my family. My family education was pretty strict. So I want to be free.
I remember meeting you, and you had this huge smile on your face. And
Mm.
you were welcoming all of us who were visitors to your
Yeah.
city. And I immediately felt like you were
Mm.
a happy spirit, a kind
Mm. Yeah.
person. And when we said that we were from Hawaii, you were
Mm.
like, "Oh, I surf."
Yes.
And so it would be really fun to learn
Mhm.
about your many different hobbies
Yeah.
and how you got into
Mm.
ocean sports. You're also a teacher, a tour
Yes.
guide. You love dancing and DJing.
Mm. That's a kind of my part of life. So if I have just a little free time, I always want to try something new.
And how did you start surfing?
Surfing, when I visited Bali, Indonesia, at the first time, I was attracted the surfing. So I wanted to try, and I tried once, but it's very hard for me. I wanted to stand on the board, so I did.
And ever since then, you've been surfing.
Yes,
It sounds like you've been to many places.
yes. Not only Indonesia, and all across Japan, California, Korea, like that. And of course, Hawaii too. I love the place where I can surf just with my bikini.
Yeah, you don't need the whole wetsuit.
I visited Hawaii for my best friend's wedding. I had only 2 or 3 days at the time. So I just surfed only once in Hawaii. And the next time I tried to visit again, that airplane ticket fee was expensive at the time. So I switched to Indonesia alternatively.
I think there's a really strong connection
Mhm.
between Hawaii and Japan because
Yes.
many visitors come back
Mm.
and forth between our islands, and
Yes.
you see a lot of them on your tours. I get the sense that because
Mm.
of your brightness as a person, you're very creative, and my impression is that you stand out in Japan. Is that true?
I wish.
I think you do because I think your interests are so unique, and so it makes for really interesting conversations because you are so active. You're not just going to the office, doing
Yes.
so many other things.
I can't stand just staying on the same chair 1 hour.
So how did you end up becoming a teacher?
Teacher, okay. I have an interesting story. Yes, I had a baby when I was what? How old was I at that time? 30 years old. 30 years old. I had my son. And I told you my parents were very strict. So I got very great education from my parents. And once I had a baby, I became strict parents. How can I explain? That's pretty difficult. Still now, I have a struggle speaking English. So my son, I try to talk to him in English as a first language. I tried very hard. And how can I say? He goes to American school in Chiba Prefecture. And many students that goes to the private school, they need to go cram school to pass the entrance examination, private elementary school. And a well-known education company in Japan headhunted me to become a teacher.
Wow.
So I became a cram school teacher. From then till now, I teach the kids, every generation. Kinder kids take the lesson to pass the examination of elementary school.
Okay.
And elementary school kids takes the lesson for pass that grade level junior high school. So very hard competitiveness in Japan. Kids come back from grammar school 9 or 10 p.m. almost every night. So it's pretty hard. Maybe you cannot believe that.
Yeah, it's like the work ethic is ingrained from a very young age.
Yes.
So does teaching bring you joy? Does it make your heart
Yes.
beat?
Very joy. That I teach to the kids, but actually I am taught by them, I think. Every day I found something new of kids' ability or kids' impression or something. So being a teacher gives me many grateful things.
It sounds like it just feeds your
Mhm.
soul, like warms your heart.
Yes.
I love that. Do you have any favorite stories that
Mhm.
come to mind when you think about certain students or certain experiences as a
Yes.
teacher?
Yes. I have a lot. For example, the first student when I opened up my cram school, his name is Yoshi, his nickname, and he was just 2 years old, only 2 years old. And his mother sent him to me, took my lesson, only one subject. And he started having more interest to the other subject too. But his mother was a single, not so rich family. But I believe Yoshi's ability. So, okay, Yoshi, without tuition, you can come to cram school whenever you like. And I taught him. Now he is 16 years old. Still now, we connect together to have a lesson twice a week as free. I mean, teaching is a not earning money method. Teaching is my hobby.
Yeah, it like fills you up because it's more than the money. It's what brings you joy. So you keep doing it.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
I believe that things have to pass handed down, but the knowledge should be passed the generation as free. The things. So I want to hand it down some kind of notion or the way of thinking. So that's because I still continue the teaching.
That's wonderful. And I
Mm.
feel like Yoshi's family must really appreciate that, especially his mom.
Yes. And Yoshi decided to go the national school. He passed the, of course, examination. And the next his aim is become like a scientist.
Really?
Yes,
So you've known him for 14 years and
yes,
really seen him grow up and become a young man with goals.
yes. Just like my son. So
Wow.
I have only a son, but I have so many students. How can I explain? I feel I have a big mother.
Yeah, because you're around so many children and in a way taking care of them and
Mhm.
nurturing them on their education path. Oh, that's so wonderful. Also, I want to acknowledge how much it means to me that you said
Mhm.
yes to doing this
Mhm.
interview, even though English is your second language. I wish that I spoke Japanese so that this felt even more natural for both of us.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, thank you. How did you end up becoming a tour guide in Kyoto?
All right. That's it. I made happy divorce last year. My son stands on his foot now. So I decided to divorce. But it's a not sad story. All of us independent and all of us very happy. And I moved to Kobe city. So Kobe is in Kansai region. It's very close from Kyoto. So I started to look for something new because I'm very interested in Japanese culture. My friend's company is just looking for the guide who can explain historical background.
That makes sense. Because when
Mm,
we were on your tour,
mm,
I was so impressed with your wealth of knowledge about the history of where we were walking and the geishas, the statues, the cherry blossoms,
mm.
the
Oh,
river,
nice.
the food. Oh my gosh, the food and all the restaurant owners. It was
Mm.
seamless. You were very natural at it.
In Japan, the people, how can I say, became very shy if they have to talk in English. But making the eye contact is very easy to understanding each other. Once I tried to that sample tour, maybe I can do it. So just I started.
And then it got easier over time.
Not easy, but I love people. I love people who really want to enjoy the trip. So it makes me fun.
That came across really clearly because I felt like you were very natural with people and you knew how to make each of us feel comfortable. So I felt that was your joy. And then I realized later that you had all of these other jobs and hobbies. So are there any like funny stories that you have from being a tour guide?
Ah, just the day before yesterday, that I met the Singaporean family. Parents and their son came together, oh, like a family trip. And I took them to Himeji Castle. It's one of Japan's World Heritage site. And the son, he knows a lot of Japanese culture and history, just like me. So why or how did you study so deeply, so profound knowledge? I asked him. And he said to me, he using just internet to get some information that the place they visit. I was very surprised. His acknowledge.
That's amazing when someone comes into a new country knowing so much already.
Just watching that site once, and he memorized not only that the Himeji Castle's story, but also that behind, how can I say, behind the scene, that
Yes,
the history very deeply.
cool.
Mm.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Where is
Mm.
your favorite place to take people And what do you share with them about the history of?
Actually, I have lots of tour, like historical guide or eating foodie tour that you joined. And oh yes, cooking, cooking tour is my favorite.
Let's pretend that we are sitting at one of your cooking tours. What would something be that you would share?
First, we met at the station, and then I take the guest to the local supermarket. We take the all ingredients and go to the cooking studio and explain how to make some famous Japanese food. We try to make together, actually without my help.
Oh, that's
But
impressive.
yes, and when they back to home, they try to make it to their family or friends. So that means our local Japanese culture will be spread to the other countries.
Through food, of all things. I think food is the language of love.
That's right.
So are they making ramen or some kind of dish?
Ramen, sushi, and Japanese pancake. We call it okonomiyaki. It's very popular in Kansai region, the west side of Japan. And beef soup and dumpling. These are main menus.
That sounds so good. So in Hawaii right now, it's evening time and I haven't had dinner yet. So I'm getting hungry thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I know for you, it's early afternoon in Japan. I remember the day that we met you, we had such a good, it was like curry bread.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that one. On the tour, you can try many kind of food, but you just rush into the other shop and you bought a curry bread.
I know it was like exactly what I was hungry for in that moment. Then everything else we ate was just so delicious. It was almost like the bento style lunch. It was
A small,
the restaurant you took us to. Everything had its own little
yes, we call it kaiseki style.
kaiseki style. Yes.
Kaiseki. So kai means that the meeting or party, small party, and seki means something beautiful, something precious. So
Oh,
you can try many kind of Japanese food, just a little, so many kinds of.
yeah, like a little sampler of all the
Yes,
different
that's right.
flavors. That was so much fun. I guess my next question is,
Mm,
you mentioned that you have a love of music and
yes.
dancing. So how does that fit into your lifestyle? How did you get into music?
Okay. Dancing and the hip hop culture. My father was a cameraman and he really loved the jazz music. Still now. And he took me when I was very young, 5 or 6 years old. He took me some music club. First, I visited there. I was moved with a beautiful melody, harmony, chord. And from then, I'm very into the music, jazz, blues. That's a background is, from South Africa. Then I started to listen to record at my place all the time. And jazz, jazz, blues, and the next generation, James Brown, and a little bit of street culture, hip hop music.
So slowly over time, you've gotten more and more into hip hop. And
Yes.
then you started, was it dancing? Dancing
Mhm.
first or DJing first?
Dancing, of course.
Wow. So you're like a B girl?
Once I went to that music club with my father, some band members just found me out and took me to the stage. Maybe I was 5 or 6 years old and I just danced on the stage. And my father took a picture, and I remember from then I started listening to music. 14 years old, I started going that street dance studio. I got so many routines. After a year, I felt it's okay. Maybe I can make my routine. I made my dance team.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that you started so young because
Mhm.
you've maintained it over time.
When I was 15, I told you I just moved to Kyoto, and my Tokyo's dance team is there. But I moved to Kyoto and started with Maiko. Maiko is Japanese traditional dance. And after that, Maiko's job, always visited to the nightclub in Kyoto. At that time, it's okay with that age.
Wow. So you kind of went from like a very like open
Mm.
hip hop style dance to very
Yes,
traditional.
yes, the opposite side.
What was that like doing two different, almost like two
Mhm.
personalities?
So I felt the extreme things always attract me, not average style. I don't like it. It's easy to stay in that some warm place or easy place, but aiming something special, aiming something very different or difficult is very hard way. So if I found a hard way, hardship, my energy getting increasing.
So you like the challenge.
Yes.
That's so cool because not everybody
Mhm.
thrives in
Yep.
extreme environments or even want
Mhm.
to learn things like that. So the fact that you can do both says a lot about your comfort levels being challenged.
Yes, challenged. For example, if I do the hip hop dance or street culture or the street dancing, I can see the deep underground site. And Michael dance, we entertain very higher echelon people in the political world or some financial world. But many guests, it's just kind of them.
And you can function in both worlds.
Yes.
That's amazing. And you can
Mm.
make it work and you find joy in that. Thank you for sharing all of this. There's so much more depth
Mm.
when we go into these conversations because I
Mm.
would never have known this about you. Do you still go out like clubbing and doing hip hop?
Of course, last night.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I should have gotten recommendations from you when we were in Kyoto.
Yes. Kansai region, Tokyo region, or sometimes we have a dance showcase in the club. Still now.
Just for my own curiosity, what are
Okay.
like your favorite songs?
I love Global Washington Jr., like a very slow music.
Oh,
It's a different type, right?
yeah, that's not what I was expecting.
That's the song makes me very, I can say, so it took me the very deep place.
Yeah.
The hip hop, the song, actually we scratched and make the new one. We don't use whole song. We just are using a beat. Who's my favorite rapper or hip hop stars? DJs,
Yeah, you like the DJs.
DJ Premier.
DJ Premier.
Maybe you know.
I'm gonna like look everybody up.
I really want to meet him, so I just visit to California to see him.
Oh, that's
Yes,
great. Do you have your own playlists that people can listen to?
mine?
Yeah.
No, that's awful.
Okay. I need new
I'm
music
not professional DJing.
just for fun.
Just for fun, yes.
Awesome.
Hmm.
And I guess one of my last questions for you is when people visit Japan,
Mm.
how can we be
Mm.
better visitors? to the Japanese people? And what should we learn before we come? And what would you recommend doing if people are visiting?
Okay. Before the people come to Japan, maybe they need to prepare. Okay. Japanese people's eye sign or action sign first.
So it's like hand gestures and learning
Mhm.
how Japanese people use their
Yep.
hands.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because sometimes it says the opposite.
Yeah. Japanese people is always refrain from saying straight word.
That's really
So
helpful.
Japanese proverbs say, some people say, I'm okay in Japan. That means they have to go hospital quickly.
So you really have to read between the lines.
Yes.
I'm okay, but I'm actually having a medical emergency. So, hand gestures, anything else people should learn,
And
like certain phrases?
and food of course. In Japanese food almost include bonito broth. If the person who don't like some fish smell, it's pretty difficult.
Yes.
Maybe asking that the restaurant that the broth of fish do you use like this?
So knowing what you can eat or don't want to eat. Okay, do some research ahead of time.
Yes. And the best way is deciding the topic, food or history or culture. Decide the topic and visit that site. You will be satisfied.
That's really useful because I
Mm,
feel like everybody goes in wanting all three, but maybe it's easier to focus in on
yes.
maybe just the
Just
culture.
one thing in respectively. Today is a historical tour. Tomorrow, the food. We enjoy the whole food. And the shopping day is the last day, like this.
Oh, thank you. I'm writing all of this down because I think it's going to be useful. I know at
Mm,
some point we'll be coming back and visiting. I don't know which city we'll go to next. Maybe
mm,
Fukuoka or
mm.
Hiroshima. We have a friend from Hiroshima.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she lives here in Hawaii.
Wow.
Is there anything else that you want to share now that we've talked about all these different hobbies that you have?
Hobbies. If you have so many kind of hobbies, it will make your life more fun, more interesting. You shouldn't care how old are you. Just to try something new keeps you young, very young.
And being open to all that newness. Because I
Mm.
thought you were in your 30s. I didn't know that you had a baby when you were 30.
I believe curiosity keep my energy tough.
Absolutely. The fact that you're so curious,
If I have some curiosity on something, I always ask and absorb all information from the others.
we could talk about any of these topics for a really
Mm,
long time, whether it's
mm,
surfing, teaching. It sounds like your life is very full. Yeah, many things
yeah.
being
And
enjoyed.
the more you are on the tour, your smile make everyone very happy. You know, it's pretty difficult to gather in the same group, and it's pretty hard to manage all of them. But your atmosphere makes us very friendly and very soft. So
It
I
was,
really appreciate you.
thank you. It was really nice to meet the other people in our group because I think that one of the other
Mm.
couples was from like Madagascar. Was it Madagascar?
And I love, yes.
And then there were three girls from the
Mhm.
East Coast. You never
Mhm.
know who you're going to meet, and you don't know their story unless you talk to them. This has been Really nice catching up with you, Chie.
Thank you very much, Molly.
Yeah, thank you for setting time aside and mahalo nui to all of the people who are listening. I'm
Mm,
grateful that you're tuning in and getting
mm,
to see this very special person that Chie is. So,
mm.
aloha and thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.